Welcome to another Albion Online Hardcore Expedition tutorial video. And today, we're talking about Fistful 15. The long wait of the others is now here. So for this part guys, you will just get the aggro using your Q skill for those 3 mobs and dodge immediately using your royals. And then make sure not to activate the barrel. Yeah, that's the golden rule in Fistful. If ever you can't handle it, don't activate the barrel. Then activate the bridge watch cape to this single mob. So the thief, if ever the thief and the other mobs come close to you and can target you, it will be reduced immediately. So yeah, and then just wait for the thief and let the DPS do the work. So for this guys, you just use your royal shoes to dodge the first attack of the thief and then stand them together. And then before the duration of your stun ends, then root them. And then wait for the screamer to attract the other mobs and take the aggro of those mobs. And just drag them with the thief, or you can drag the thief to them. So that's it. So yeah, establish your aggro, and then before your root is over, stun it. I root it, sorry. So that's it, and let the DPS do the work. So for this next part guys, you just stand here, yep, and let the thief approach you. So you will get the aggro. And then reserve your poison potion for the patrolling thief that is going near to that small mob. So yeah, just CC these 2 thief while waiting for that other patrol thief. So yeah, and then just drag them here also in the location of where the 2 thieves, so you can kill them safely without activating any battles. So yeah, but I mean, since I get comfortable in this dungeon, I never do this pull anymore. And then I will just wait for this patrol thief to go near to the thief that is standing in there, in the gate or in an arc before the 2 archers. And then I will just throw poison to them and then lure the 3 thief at the same time. It's very simple to control. So yeah, see, it's a time consuming killing one. So if you can kill them and you can find a way to kill them batch by batch at the same time, so they will die at the same time, it will be much better. Yep. So yeah, it's like what I always say. You just pull those mobs together, stand them together, so the DPS can easily kill them together. So yeah, guys, this part, you just stand in that spot, so you will lure also the thief that is standing beside the barrel. So even though that barrel gets activated, it's fine because the additional mobs will be the only 2 small mob that is, yep, carrying a crate or a barrel. So it's not a big deal anymore. So yeah, CC them as much as you can and let the DPS do the work. Alright. And for this next part, guys, the two archers. You just wait. There's one patrolling archer in this area, so you just wait for that archer to get near to that uh, standing archer behind the gate. So lure them together and then dodge the another normal attack using your E skill, and then take the aggro. Establish your aggro, and then walk away. So yeah, simple as that. Same as goes with the EB 2 archers in undead luring. So, but for the next part, it's a little bit. I mean, it's easy if you're used to it, but from the start, it's a little bit tricky. No? So yeah, guys, you just throw poison to the two archers, and once you aggro it, make sure to get near to the third archer, and then use royal shoes to dodge all those three first normal attack, and then use your E skill to stand them together, and also by dodging the second three normal attacks. Okay, so cancel the skills, and then just if there is one archer that has the single target, just use your soldier helmet. It's very safe, guys. Then wait for your E skill, and if your E skill's back and you want to interrupt, you can just go back immediately. And for this next part, guys, yeah, you see that small archer, the small patrolling archer. Make sure that archer is going towards the location of the tip. So once you jump towards them, it will still advance. Because if the tip, if the archer is moving towards the opposite direction of the tip, then there's a chance that you will not stun it, and he will move fast going to the certain patrol circle that they're doing. So for this next pull, guys, this is a safe pull. You just wait for the patrolling archer also in this location, and then just throw poison to the thief, and then just use your E to stand them together. That's it. And then establish your aggro, and then interrupt the single target skill of the archer, dodge the AoE. That's it, and then move away. So yeah, so there's also one way of tanking this pull going towards the next pull. Yep, guys, but it's a little bit dangerous because once you interrupt the wrong skill, and there's one more archer that is scaling on you, you will surely die. Even with 4.5k, maybe in full HP not, but if not, you will die. So yeah, guys, yeah. So this is the area where you will lure the thief. Just walking by is when the patrolling archer is also in this area. So yeah, and then you will just use your royal shoes to group them together, and then E skill to stand, and then establish your aggro, and then interrupt and dodge. Just playing around with the thief, guys. So this next pull is a big pull. All of the monsters here in this area, you will pull them together. So how do I do that? I wait for this tip to be in this area, and then I throw poison, and I take the aggro of that healer. Then I will dodge the first normal attack of those monsters who I get aggro, and I'm on the right. I'm in their attack range. So, and then after that, I will just use my E skill if they are grouped together, or the soldier helmet, sorry, to group them together, and then the E skill to stand them, and then establish your aggro, root, and then move away. That's it. So that's the beauty of Leering Cane. But this pull will be really hard for a shield, I think. But if the shield holder has an omelette, this will be also easy. And for this next part, guys, yep. So there's a patrolling healer. Just throw poison onto that, and then you just drag them, and then once the healer can normal attack you, use royal shoes, and then wait for the second healer to get near to use your E skill, so they'll be stand together. Okay, so yeah, guys, just make sure to be careful a little bit on that area where you will throw the poison and you will aggro this tree, because there's sometimes also an archer in that area. And once you throw poison to the healer, it will automatically aggro the archer also with them. So 4 mobs. So but if you can still do the same thing, just aggro, just dodge the first normal attack of the thief and the archer and the healer using royal shoes, and then wait for the healer to be moved in the area where the other is standing. Use your E, establish, aggro, root, walk away, and then get a jacket to get the rotation again. And for this part, yeah, it's an archer patrolling. I'll just wait for that archer to get near to the giant, so I can aggro the small mob using my Q skill, and then when I'm going near to the archer, I will just use my E. Yep. So I will not receive any that much damage, but I mean, you don't need to use your royal shoes in there. I don't know why I use it. Just accept the first hit and then use your E skill to stand them together. To stand the archer and the giants, I mean. And then once the other 2 small mobs are near, root them together, establish your aggro, walk away. So yeah, just be careful, guys, because here in Fistful of Business, giants have a better resistance in CC. So it means they can get easily, they will be stunned lesser in seconds compared to the other mobs. So also the root. So yeah, just be attentive with those. And never be stunned, man. But I mean, it happens. But if you can avoid it, avoid as much as you can. So yeah, let's go back to that area. So I'll just clear the rats, guys. You see the rats in there, I cleared it. And then I throw poison to this small mob, the one who's with barrel, so I can lure the giants in there and the small mob. And then I will just walk by the thief and the other giant and lure them to the chest area, where they will be cornered and be handled moderately. And let the DPS do the work, guys. That's it. So for this next part, guys, I'll just wait for that patrolling thief to be near to the healer, so I can aggro them together. Yep, see, there's a lag, but it's fine. Also, guys, I prefer using Omelette here in Fistful now. Even in Lerengane, it's really the best, man. I mean, you can cope up with the skill on the giants. It's more easier to control the giants if you use Omelette with Lerengane. I find it since I've been maybe this week, because this video is recorded last week, I think. Since I get comfortable in Fistful of Silver, I really like running here with Omelette. Even on the boss, Omelette's the best. So yeah, guys, just lure the same giants. By the way, the one that I'm talking about is the previous skill, the thief and the healer. You can easily get the aggro of the healer once that thief is near to these 2 giants, because if not, you won't be able to lure these 4 together. So make sure that the thief is almost near to the giants, and just use your royal shoes to dodge the first normal attack of the healer, and then endure the second normal attack, and then use your helmet once you aggroed already the thief and the 2 giants. And then when they're close together and you think the range area of your stun is suited, use your E, and then establish your aggro, and then before the duration of the stun is gone to the giants, root. It's a little bit dangerous because the area where you will be working is a little bit close area. Because on the other side of that area there will be other mobs, group of mobs that if get lured will be really dangerous for the party. So for this part, guys, this is one of the simplest pull in this part because this pack is already grouped. You just approach them using your E, and then stand them together. Establish your aggro, and then cancel the archer skill or the healer skill, and then walk away. But never ever go to the side of your DPS, man, because there's an archer, and archer have AoE attacks. So for this next part, guys, you just dodge the two giants, bring that to the fire mage, and then stand them together. You throw poison to those two small mobs, establish your aggro, and before the stun get expired, root it, or maybe use your armor to establish more aggro, and then before the expiration of your armor, use root. Nice one. Maximize naman. So yeah, that's it, guys, and let the DPS do the work. So for this part, I can't find any solution where I can kill this mob with a group. Because I've tried it once, I don't know, but I tried it only once. I died when I tried to pull this fire mage also together to the other fire mage that is above in there. But you know, I just prefer him killing solo. It's just 30 seconds or a minute. So 20 minutes before the boss. So guys, in this part, you just wait for those two patrols because you need that thief and you don't want to lure that archer with the same with the mage. Okay? You just move and wait for the two patrol to be gone, and then throw poison to the mage, stun the mage, and let those three small mob get near to the mage, and then establish your aggro, root them together, walk away. Or you can activate your breach watch cape, and then stay a little bit more so the aggro will be established deeply, and then just walk away after your root. I'm still going to say this, guys. Controlling your breach watch cape is really the best. One of the best. One of the things that will really help a tank. So yeah, for this next pull, guys, we'll just wait for this archer, you know, because I like this pull to be bigger. So how I do it in this video, let's see, because sometimes I'm really crazy as a tank. So yeah, maybe we wait in here. So sorry for the wait, guys, but this tip will go to that fire mage with the giant, and once that tip is near to those two mobs, I'm going to throw poison and then drag them here to the fire mage and healer. And when the majority of the mobs are grouped together, I'll just use my E, establish my aggro, and then root, walk away, and get jacket before the giants escape the root. Okay? See, I throw poison, I dodge the first two, and once the majority of the mobs are grouped, I stand them together. And click my breach watch cape and then my armor to recover fast HP, and then root them together. Nice one. And take jacket. So that's a little bit of stay, because you should have at least a little more second for on your armor skill, so you can walk away without any problem. See, guys, did you see the magic of clearing it? Dude. The monster is sleeping, man. It makes it easier to be a tank and have a Leering Cane. Even 8.3, even if it's not masterpiece, as long as it's 8.3, telling you guys, it will help. You will feel the difference. So yeah, for this guys, you just approach it. You know that they're grouped together, so you can just approach them and use your E to stand them together, establish your aggro, and then let the DPS do the work. One of the easiest pull also in this Fistful. So by the way guys, just a bonus pulling on this last part before the boss. Make sure you ask one of your DPS or your healer to aggro the other side of these small mobs, and then they will walk in opposite direction, so the mobs will be intact together. See, that's like that. So the healer, the tank can stand it together, but I didn't stand them together. So yeah, that's it. So guys, one of the best tip for boss: get dagger even without specs. 77, 7.3, 7.2, 8.0 armor sets, dagger, torch, assassin hood, royal jacket or hunter jacket, and then refreshing sprint. And use your E skill for the dagger. Every DOT that you have, immediately the healer doesn't need to heal you guys. And then for the tank, black monk. Whenever this boss is casting, you can use all your defensive skill to reduce the damage of the DOT, but it only lasts on the duration of your skill, and also depending on the casting of the boss. Sometimes it's only maximum of 2 people who can get your guardian armor, but I mean your guardian armor is only reserved for your healer. Okay, so the healer will not have any problem healing himself or herself and can just focus to the tank. Okay, this is how life should be in Fistful of Silver. And also guys, don't do this kind of thing that I'm just standing next to those 3 magmas, but I've changed that bad habit already. I move away far. I'm just putting 4 corners in this area for the magmas. And also, tank. Once this boss activates its DOT, that skill, make sure on the last player who will have the DOT, make sure after that you use your W skill. That's the best timing for your W skill here, because that's the only time that this tank will go normal attack. Yeah, and then E skill. So when the healer will get aggro, he will still have 4 charges, so it means like 40% damage reduction. But see the damage, man. Yep. Yeah, that's why I like also daggers to have jacket. That's why they need to be in torch, so they will have attack speed and then dagger. Okay, and then omelette, so they will have jackets. At least 2 daggers. Those 2 who have jackets will use jackets. So the tank can always have a guardian armor every turn for the healer. So yeah, actually hunter jacket is just a bonus here. You can wear any armor you want in here, as long as you have the 3. And especially the food, of course, omelette. I don't know if some people do attack food here, but I haven't tried it, so I still prefer. On my perspective, I still prefer using omelette. So yeah, because for every turn I will have my E skill for the DOT. So that's how you run the dagger in here, guys. And for the tank, it's very simple, guys. For us, we just protect the healer, and the healer will protect us. That's it. Let the thief in there. They have their own life, man. Yeah, since the cultist was nerfed, shit. See, that's why I don't click my armor anymore in there. And also jacket will help. Maybe with 2 jackets, the thief can just go attack food, because the cooldown will be accommodated by the two jackets plus the assassin hood and the torch. But I mean, see guys, 3 daggers is the best for Fistful. There's no death, there's no kind of feeling of stress because you need to heal so much and you need to click for the healer. You need to click so much, no? You need to do a lot of things, and also the same with the DPS. So yeah, dagger is the best for here in Fistful of Silver. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and hope you learned a thing or two. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. See ya.